this comes back to the whole covenant thing. The Beatitude starts to show you the expectations. When we started reading about it, even in James, we started looking at other things, the expectation. The expectation is that you would use the Torah as a mirror to help look and see how much you are still you and not enough him. Or how much you are now more him and less of you, and get encouraged and excited about that. Now, never does he want you to become discouraged. When you find yourself falling short, you're supposed to become motivated. There's a difference. Some of you still have the emotional challenges with your feelings everywhere, and you will more likely become discouraged before you become motivated. This is why it's awful that children today never lose. Because, that would be horrible, that they would suffer the emotion of losing. Listen, nobody got to be hugely successful who never lost or failed. Because it was the motivation to fix that feeling. I hate this feeling. I'm going to figure out how to make this work. That's the motivator, not the discourager. So now kids they have no idea how to handle when they finally fail at something. Now, they failed at things all the time, but nobody ever told them they failed. Nobody ever told them they lost. Nobody ever told them how bad it felt to have what they call, like that rule they have when you're playing in sports, and it's like so many nothing, and they just say, forget it, you lose. Because it's like, we don't want you to suffer more. You're already getting killed. It's like a mercy rule, right? That mercy rule. Well, it's already 23-0. I think we'll just call it, Because clearly you guys are just miserable. But you know what? That team can get really motivated. But you don't get motivated from never losing. And so that's part of what we read on Sabbath when it said, look, and if you don't learn, I'm going to punish you. Now, when you get punished, you could get discouraged or you could get motivated. And he wants us not to get discouraged. So I wanted to make sure as I'm saying all this, some of you are thinking, I'm never going to make it because I keep messing up. I'm never going to get this. Stop that. Just knock it off. Stop it. Okay? We don't go there. Some of you know the Bob Newhart routine. Okay, look it up. Bob Newhart, stop it. That'll just make your day. Complete counseling in 5 minutes. But you got to stop it. You got to stop going there. The covenant is something you, all of you can do. You can do this. I'm going to be the encouraging motivator now. You can do this. But you can only do this if you can get you out of the way. So actually, let me rephrase that. You can't do this. You getting yourself under complete control and then choosing to get out of the way, that one of you can do this. Oh, but I can't do that part. Yes, you can. He would never give you something. He says, I won't give you anything that you can't do. I'm not going to give you something you can't do. Doesn't he say that? Well, you're here. Guess what that means? You can do it. I don't know what else to say, but you can do it. Okay, I'm going to say something a little different. I think I've said this once or twice, but different than what I've said a million times, which is, you need to get off the throne, etc. Well, you know what? You need to get on the throne first. You need to get fully in control of yourself and then get off the throne because you're letting others sit on that throne. Letting your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your boss, your cousin, your best friend all sit on that throne. So it's not just like when I say, you need to get off it. Some of you are like, well, I'm not even on it. Well, kick whoever's on it off of there. And then say, Yeshua, here's your throne. Okay? Come on. Get control over your self-sovereignty, and then you choose voluntarily to submit that sovereignty to him. Turn that over to him. Problem is, you got all kinds of people taking over and sitting in that throne. You probably feel like Egypt every other year was taken over by a different country, or Israel. Right? They had all these countries coming back and forth and taking them over and attacking and everything else. Don't let other people and other, friends, family, whatever, don't let them sit on that throne. Oh, other teachers. Some of you will come to me. Well, I know all of this stuff here and what it says, but I watched this teaching. And now I'm all confused. Oh, goodness.